I would say that we touch the lives of everyone who lives in Berkeley. Whether you are a small child, a teenager, a parent, a grandparent, a community member walking by the garden, this is a really wonderful experience that everyone can feel connected to.
You're turning over the soil, breaking up the big clumps, okay? Go ahead and get started. So I think the Berkeley School Garden program is super important because it gets all of the kids in the district out to the garden, and it's basically environmental ed in the schools. And there's so much nature deficit disorder that it's really important to get kids outside. And there's lots of studies that show it increases your happiness if all you have to do is touch the soil and you get happier. You can snap off a tiny piece of broccoli and taste it.
Can you eat the flower? Can I eat this whole thing?
You can eat the flowers, yep. Broccoli is a flower. For kids being able to actually go out and see this is what a broccoli plant looks like, this is how it grows from a seed, and that connection is vital.
We're the only school district that has a school garden in every school. So we're talking about preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school. We have a garden that we maintain and staff at every school. We use a published garden-based learning curriculum, and we support academic achievement as well as social-emotional learning. So they're in the garden space at these schools, learning how to grow, harvest, and sample different varieties of local and seasonal produce. And then they're in the kitchen classroom, learning the importance of each produce. Why do we need to eat certain fruits and vegetables? What does it do to make us healthy and strong and mentally prepared to show up for school?
Fruits and vegetables. Why? Today we're going to talk about why.
These kindergartners that just harvested fava beans, they actually planted that seed. They transplanted it into the ground, watched it grow, and we've been tracking it, and then they just harvested the seeds, and so they see the whole cycle.
The plant makes these so that it can make new plants. So I think the plant wants it to fall off.
All right, guys, wow, you did a lot of work today.
In the smaller grades in our preschools, we want to do more experiential learning. In our elementary schools, we do a lot more like hands-on academic, group work, kind of social emotional development. And then in the middle schools, we develop project-based learning because that's really specific to where those students are in terms of grasping concepts. In our alternative high school, we do more entrepreneurial activities where students grow, harvest, prepare, and create business plans. And then in our Berkeley High School program, we're developing a career technical education and public health curriculum that teaches students about concepts related to public health. And then we pay them as interns to work with their community in Berkeley within organizations such as the City Department of Public Health.
We're just making a very simple fruit salad out of strawberries and blueberries and some mandarins and some mint leaves from our garden.
We're actually teaching within classroom minutes during the school day, which is very unique, as well as after school. And we do family events with our families at the nutrition program. So we're able to really affect all of the kids in Berkeley, and all of the kids take it home with them.
We're trying to raise awareness around sugar in foods and beverages. We're trying to give them the tools so that they know how to read labels and make healthy choices.
Getting to learn how to grow something and appreciate eating it is something that sticks with kids, and it helps them make healthy choices for themselves into adulthood.
16, 15, 16. Wait, can you
seeing them look at their nutrition labels on their pretzels and being like, oh, this has like 1 gram of sugar and this has this much salt. Like, is that like a good choice or a bad choice? You know, and they're already thinking about it. That was like a 3rd grader.
The kids love it. Parents love it when they come to pick their kids up and they see that they're learning about nutrition and cooking healthy foods. They're always happy to see that.
Everybody cool with vanilla in the whipped cream? Yeah?
A lot of kids that don't learn really well in the classroom learn really well in these alternative spaces where they may not thrive academically traditionally in the class. They have an opportunity to showcase their skills and thrive in the kitchen and the garden classrooms.
The bowl is for putting edible flowers in it.
Kids relate to this space in a different way than they relate to the classroom, and it's been really a useful tool in a number of kids' lives. I've had some relationships with students in the past where sometimes in the morning, this garden and the stuff that grows in it was the only thing that this particular student had to eat every day in the morning. And it really runs the spectrum from academic support, social, peer support, emotional support, nutritional support. You know, it's much more than just a class.
Think of something that you feel grateful for. In other words, something that you're happy about in this moment.
We have a huge opportunity to support our students' academic success as well as their health success and their family's health success.
How much sugar do you think a typical person living in the United States consumes every year?
Our family cooking nights, where they invite the parents to come cook with their students. I think that's probably the best part of the program.
We don't often have the time to do that with our families, and it's really wonderful and beautiful that we're able to do that together, even if just at a school event. That's what school's for. School's a community space. And when we are actualizing as a community space in that true way is really impactful. So far, over 2 years of collecting data, we see that children are choosing to eat more fruits and vegetables. They're choosing to consume fewer sugar-sweetened beverages and to consume more water. And that's slowly growing over time.
I like the bell pepper.
What did you like most about the bell pepper?
Because it was kind of sweet.
It was just right. We're able to do this work because we get the Healthy Berkeley grant, we get the sugar-sweetened beverage tax funding, and we wouldn't be able to do this work at this scale without that. We wouldn't be able to require the district to show up with matching funds without that. That's a full picture. We can't just do this work with one funding source or with one mission. We have to do this work together as a community with our school districts, with our businesses, so that we're really sustainable.
A healthy community makes for a happier community.
This is something that every school district can do.